SHMACKEMAGOB, my friends. What's going on, man? This is track by track album battle that was donated by Beal. Now Ron Beal wanted me to do Megadeth. This is the original combat version. I'll tell a quick story. Well, it ain't that quick, but I'll try to make it quick. In 1985, when this album came out, I was a gigantic Metallica fan. Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All. Not sure if Ride the Lightning was out yet, but I was Kill 'Em All. I was a huge fan. I knew about Dave Mustaine because of the Metal Massacre album, and every time there was an article on Kerrang or whatever magazine about Metallica, they would mention Dave Mustaine a lot back then. You know how he was part of the band. So I knew the name Dave Mustaine. I knew it. So I used to go to this place called Open Book Records where they had a lot of imports. This is where I got all my killer albums, the underground stuff. And I go there one day and I see this. And it had a hype sticker that said, featuring ex-Megadeth, Metallica, Dave Mustaine. And I was like, oh my God, I gotta buy this. So I grabbed it, I went up to the counter. I forgot my wallet at home. Now, back then I didn't have a car. I would catch a bus that took 90 minutes to get there. I got there and then I was like, oh my God, damn, I forgot my wallet. And I said, please, can you just, because it was the only copy they had, can you put this behind the counter? I'll be back. I'm going to go back home. And so I had to panhandle money to get back home because I didn't have my wallet on me, you know? And so, now that I think about it, it's been so many years. How did I get there? I must have had some money in my pocket, but I don't remember. It's been so long. But anyway, I went back to the house, got the wallet, came back. 3 hours later, I come back and I buy the album. I went home, I put it on, and it just blew my... This album is just phenomenal. I wouldn't change anything about it. Like the album cover that they hate, I love this album cover. Now, all right, enough of that. Right, Megadeth. So he wanted me to put it against a band called No Use for a Name, and the album's called A Daily Grind. I don't know this band. Never heard it. When he donated, he goes, I never heard you talk about it. So, you know, because I don't know him, Ron. And I got to say, listening to today, I was extremely impressed by it. I really liked it. Punky, and it was just good. It was a great album, man. But here's the deal, man. I've lived with this album for, what is it now, 36 years or something? I'm not good at math, but I think it's 36 years. So it's hard for me to pick an album that's just brand new. I'm not used to it against something that's so classic and, you know, it's not going to be a fair track by track. Let me put it that way. Because these songs are good, man. And I was like, shit, but man, putting it against this. But I already did the score, and I can tell you, it got some points. It did. That's how impressed I was from it. And there's not a bad song on this damn album, this Megadeth album. So let's start this already. The first song on this one is called Until It's Gone. It's a killer opening riff. And when, you know, the vocals came in, it kind of threw me. I was like, whoa, this is weird, man. But by the end of the song, I got it. I dug the guy's voice. It's not your typical voice. You know, it's kind of like a, almost laid back, kind of. But it's effective. And that's going against Love You to Death. Last Rites Love to Death. Again, man, I don't think this is fair. I'm going to give it to Megadeth because it's just, I don't know, man. Maybe in the future, I'll feel different if I play this a lot. So I'm going to give that one to Megadeth. Then the next song is called, oh, what is it? Where is it? Oh, Old What's His Name. Man, what a cool tune. Attitude for Miles, man. And what else did I write? I think it's a great track all around. What a cool drummer this band's got. Awesome drummer. And just the whole, everybody in this band is really, really good. And it's an awesome tune. But it's going against Killing Is My Business, the title track. Holy crap, that song, man. Speed metal perfection. You know, I think the first 2 albums, Megadeth, well really I guess 3, I have to listen so far again. But Dave Ellefson was a different bass player. I kind of equate it with Jason Newsted on Doomsday for the Deceiver from Flotsam. If you listen to that album, it just sounds like a long bass solo all the way through, where he had to dumb it down for Metallica. And I felt like Dave Ellefson kind of dumbed it down after the first 2 or 3 albums, man. I mean, he's still a great bass player and rest in peace and so on, but man, shit like, you know, Kill Is My Business, all this crazy bass playing he does, he's dumbed it down. Same thing you can say for Gene Simmons. He had a lot of cool bass runs on those early Kiss albums. Then he dumbed it down. But, yeah, I'm giving it a killing. All right, the next song is called Permanent Rush. Another killer track. And in this song, the singer kind of belts it out a little bit here and there. Sounds fucking killer, man. You know, it's punky and it's vicious. I love it. But it's going against Go Beneath the Skin, man. God, that song, man. Jesus, I gotta give it to Megadeth, man. I know this ain't fair, but hey, get some points. All right, what's next? Biomag. This song is fucking awesome. So awesome that I'm going to give it to this track over These Boots. Now, I love These Boots. I know a lot of people think it's a shitty fucking song, shitty cover, whatever. And it's been banned. Like, you can't get this version of These Boots anymore. They either took it off the album or they had these stupid effects on the vocals. I think it's like, correct me if I'm wrong because I haven't heard it for years, like bees humming or something, like buzzing during some of the words. Lame. I love These Boots. I know a lot of people don't. I just think it's phenomenal. But I was so impressed with Biomag. I said, look, man, even this early in listening to this, I'm going to give it to Biomag. It's a badass song. So there, they got one. All right, next track is called Countdown. Slamming track. Great vocal structures in the verse. It's just a really cool fucking song. But, rattle your goddamn head. Speed metal insanity. I'm giving it to Megadeth. Alright, the next song is called, I said Countdown before, right? I didn't say Hazardous to Yourself, because that's the next one. Hazardous to Yourself, to me, is the best song on the first listen. It's catchy, it's killer, and it's my favorite song so far on this album. It's just amazing. Now, it's going against Chosen One. Now, to me, Chosen One is the deep, dark horse on this album. It's an amazing track, and again, that little killer thing that Ellefson does, amazing, man. It's just an amazing fucking song, and it hurts. It really does hurt, because I am giving it to Hazardous to Yourself. That song just smokes, man. I think it's better, and I love Chosen One of my favorite songs off the album. I would put it up above These Boots and even Killin'. Alright, next song. It's the title track, The Daily Grind. This one's like the most melodic song on here. It's got a great flow to the track, and I love that riff in the middle section. It's fucking awesome. And that's going against Looking Down the Cross. My favorite song off the album. That song is just flat out amazing. Pure ownage. I don't think even fucking the great Hazardous to Yourself can beat that one. This song wins. Hands down. I just fucking love the hell out of it. Last song. Feeding the Fire. You know, end it with a fast-paced, face-melting track. Again, a sick-ass drummer in this band. And it's so fucking killer. I would put this as my second favorite track on the album. Really cool. Now, it's going against Mechanics. And I'm going to give it to Mechanics, even though I got to complain about Mechanics. So we all know, if you know your Metallica, Mechanics is the original version of Four Horsemen. I think musically, it's better than Four Horsemen. This version right here, it just smokes killer. Lyrically, I'd give it to the Four Horsemen. So there's kind of a, you know, Four Horsemen has that little Sweet Home Alabama part, where this version doesn't. This version just doesn't slow down, which is the original version of how Metallica did it. I'm giving it to Mechanics, but I gotta admit, that one was tough. That one was the toughest one out of all these. So in the end, Megadeth got 6, and No Use for a Name got 2, which is amazing, being that I've never heard of this band before, and it won over 2 tracks I absolutely love off All Killer No Filler album. Love it. So John Beal, man, thank you so much, man. Thank you for turning me on to this band. I dig it, man. I really do dig it. Good stuff. It's kind of like, you know, it's got punk, hardcore-ish type thing, and it's just awesome. Absolutely love it. So, again, thank you so much, John Beal, for donating. And if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I would love that. All right, man. Rattle your goddamn head. Then stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and schmack 'em a gob.